Hey everyone, Double P here and welcome. So in today's trading session, I attacked NVDA, sent it out to my group. So first things first, you see right here, real margin account. That's my account right there. Stock is in real time. MX, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, all real-time feeds. Equity options, real-time feeds. Futures and futures options. Because of the jurisdiction that I'm in, I don't pay for the feeds for the real-time futures, but I have real-time futures feeds on other areas of the platform, so I don't need this. I don't need the subscription for it. That's why it says the delayed, and you can see that right there. Neither here nor there. Forex real-time, other real-time, so real-time account. I always get people asking me, are you trading in real time? Do you trade? Well, I got a course. I've got hundreds of members inside of my course, and I've been doing this for over almost 3.5 years now. Yeah, of course I trade real and live. Very few people show you what I will show you, and I got a complete history on my YouTube channel. Go look at it. All right, talk to my members. Yeah, do we take losses? Yeah. Do we have big wins? Yeah. That's the life of any real trader. So let's get into the trade for NVDA here. So I sent this trade out to my members. What I always tell you guys, I'm always looking at the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart is going to be my setup. If I'm not looking at you as I'm talking to you, it's because I got some screens here that I got to look at so that you can see what's going on. So hold on here, I got some text coming in. So I'm going to just do this really quickly. So I'm just going to do this really quickly so that you can see what's going on here. 943. So let's come over here. This is the setup that I'm looking at. Let's look at the setup right here so that you can see the setup. This is a large inverted hammer. This is a big white soldier. This is a spinning top. This is another spinning top. Then you're gonna have a retracement right here. Then you're gonna have the big giant move up, consolidation right there. Then another big giant move up. We're at 397 as we speak. So it was a fantastic trade. So some of my traders probably got stopped out. And the reason why they probably got stopped out was because of this area right here. You have to understand something. You have to learn how to stay in the trade. Like, you've got my course. You've got the YouTube channel where I go over this extensively, like I don't know how many times. Here's the 20. Here's the 200. Where is the 200? And what's the slope of the 200? The 200 is driving, pushing the stock up, right? The equity, the underlying, the ETF, the future product, the Forex, doesn't matter. These are universal laws. They're immutable laws that are in fact. If you don't want to listen to the laws or obey the laws, then, that's totally your call. Where's the 20? This is actually the 21, because the 21 is a true moving average, because how many trading days are in a month? Well, on average is 21, not 20. The true average is 21, right? So look at the 21. When you look at the setup here, when you're looking at that setup, did this breach the 20 or the 21 and come down past the 200? No, it did not. Sure, it opened up down here, right, all the way. So then you get this movement right here, but look at the slope. The slope either to the upside, the slope either to the downside. That's going to tell you the momentum of what's happening with the position, right? So what do we do here? I can come over here and I can draw the box for you. so that you can see, see here. Let me come over here and draw the box. Let me add the time frame for you. Watch, I'm going to do this all in real time here for you. Watch. Excuse me there. Watch how I draw the box for you. And let me open this up here for you so that you can see it. There's a couple different ways how I'm going to do this. So let me just come over here. $200, a low print of the day, and the close, 3508. Let's get right there. Okay, there's the box. Let me shrink it down, and let me draw the box for you. 921, 956. Computer's running really slow. Sorry, give me a second here. Always when I want to do a video, 921, 948. There's the box. Okay, so when the position opens up above the box, what do? We know it's gonna be a long position. Opens up under the box, we're gonna be going short. Opens up inside of the box is, this is the no trade zone or the death zone. You could do a spread if you wanted, but I don't advise it. So look where the 200 is, look where the 20 is. Let me remove all the drawings here. So remove that, remove that. Remove that, and remove that. Okay. So that you see what's going on. Shrink that down, move this down over here. Okay, so that's the box, that's where the position is. That's where the stock is moving, right? Look at the slope of the 200. Look at it as think about it as you're on a treadmill and you're increasing the steep or the slope of the treadmill as you're continuing to walk. It's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper and harder and harder and harder, but you're going to be going up, right? That's the exact same thing. Same principle, same philosophy, right? Look at the 20, the 21. Look at the price action hugging the 21, right? So when I send out this trade to my members, 940, 943 or so, this is what's going to happen to some traders. And this is 3 years running now. I've talked about this, where this is the setup that I'm looking at. I always go back 3 candles to look at my setup, right? I'm looking at this setup right here, and I'm taking my position. I understand what's going to happen. I understand, if you understand what's happening, this is what's happening. So there's going to be that retracement right here, and then it's going to rip. There's going to be consolidation, then it's going to rip again, right? This is algorithm. You have to understand and know how algorithms trade. You cannot panic. You cannot panic. And you cannot be emotional about your positions. Let me come down here. Let me even go to a 2-minute chart. I'll go to a 2-minute chart so that you can see this a little bit more clearly. Okay, so we're on a 2-minute chart right now, and here's the option over here. You see how high it hit, 346. This is a monster move, right? So let's take it from there. Do you want to see the channel? Let me draw the channel for you. And this is in real time as we're trading. Okay, there's the channel. You want me to draw support and resistance? I'll draw support and resistance for you. I'll draw horizontal support and resistance for you. And what I'll do is I'll put it on pivot points so that you actually see it even better. You see where this price point where I just drew and I wasn't even looking at the volume profile. This is the top of the volume profile. This is the very top for liquidity right there. You see how it matches up? This is not random, right? This is algorithmic. It's logarithmic and algorithmic. If you understand how algorithms move in lurches, you understand how algorithms move from channel to channel, slope to slope, horizontal and vertical, you'll know how to trade and you won't panic and you won't sit in your trades. Look, having an auto bot or doing auto trading is great because you're removing the emotion out of it. But at the same time, if you ever want to be a skillful trader, you've got to learn this stuff. You've got to learn volatility. You've got to learn volume, price action. You've got to learn channels, slopes. You've got to learn what algorithms do. You have to sit there. Look, I've been doing this over 3.5 years now, and I've put in, oh my God, like tens and tens and tens of thousands of hours of screen time doing this, watching this. There's repeatable patterns. There's like five repeatable patterns in the market. Sorry, when it comes to algorithms. And once you gain the experience, you'll start to see them. And I'm not saying this is anything about, having intuition, because I don't. I'm a 100% analytical option trader. I look at expected moves. I look at probabilities. I look at probabilities of touching. I look at probabilities of in the money and out of the money. I'm all analytics. I don't do anything based off of emotion. How do I know how to hit these strikes? So here's a strike. Here's what I send out to my members. Here's what I sent out to my members today. This is the trade I sent out to my members, right? 9th of June 2023, 395 strike call for NVDA. How do I know to pick out the 395 strike call for NVDA and look at where we are, right? How do I know to do that, right? And you see right here my profit right there, right? 71 plus 71.27% profit, right? I tell my guys. This is the alerts. I send these out all the time, every day, right? So you have to look at this. Now, do you want me to overlay pivot points on this to show you kind of how accurate and what I'm doing and I know what I'm talking about? Not only do I teach this stuff, I do this stuff every day. So let's come over here and let me put in pivot points for you. Do 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 do. Let's pop this off. Let's pop that off. Time frame, no, yes, apply, click. Let's come over here. I'm gonna do pivot points for you. So let me do a, I can do a 3-day. Oops, let me fix that up. Forgive me. Pivot points. Love pivot points, by the way. It's all algorithmic. So let's come over here. Let me drop this down. So look at this right here. Look at the pivot points. Look at the pivot points. Look at the pivot point. This is the point of control for the pivot point. So you can see how literally it's touching the price action. Let me open that up there so that you can see it. So here are the pivot points right here. Pivot point, pivot point, pivot point, point of control, pivot point, support, support, support. This is resistance. This is resistance. This is the point of control, support, support, support for pivot points. This is all algorithm. These are called gravity points or pivot points, or these are points where stock, ETF, futures, Bitcoin, crypto, doesn't matter. They have to adhere to the laws of mathematics and the laws of probabilities. These are the laws that say these are going to move to these points, right? So let me clean this up for you. Let me remove all the studies so it's clean. And come back here to the 1 minute, or the 2 minutes, sorry. Channel, right? So you have escalator to the upside, vicious escalator to the upside, consolidation, high level consolidation, move up. Now it's breaking out. Here's the channel. So this is support 2, that's support 1, that's support 2, that's support 3. It broke outside of support 1 and 2, which is right here. It's outside of that channel. The algorithms are going to start to develop a new channel now, right? And now it's breaking out. So if you ever want to get out of this trade, if you ever want to figure out how to get out of a trade, well, there's your horizontal, there's your vertical. There's your horizontal support, there's your vertical support. This used to be resistance, right? It broke that channel, get out. There's your stop right there. Or you could put your stop right here, which is kind of tight, but you would kind of want to wait 1 or 2 candles to see what's happening, right? You got stopped out there, that's your stop, you're out, right? And it moved back up, but now it's retracing back down, right? So that's the movement. Sure, I guess you want to see how much I made too, right? Everybody always wants to know what I made. 71.27%, 27,600, right? That's what we did today. So, forgive me, I'm still still healing, still getting better, getting stronger. You can kind of feel the passion at what I'm doing when I'm doing this now, because I'm coming back with a vengeance. My thing to do is to be able to be a option trader that not only teaches but shows you exactly what to do, how to get into positions. I'm a great fan of technology. I'm a great fan of automation, especially with an automated trading bot. Love it. It's, in my opinion, what I'm going to be doing is I've got a partner that has we've been building this auto trading bot for last year and a half now. I'm still going to do everything to keep me sharp manually. For those of you that want to have the bot, knock yourself out. But I can tell you this right now, if you don't learn these skill sets and you don't learn how to get yourself into a position and out of a position, you know, there's not too much technology can do for you. I mean, technology sure can take over, but at the same time, technology can wipe out your account if you don't understand what you're doing, if you don't understand how to trade. This is why I built out an extensive course. This is why I do the trading, right? You follow along, you watch me, you watch these trade recaps. I'm giving you the gold. I'm not holding anything back, right? Look at the trade on NVDA today. Let me come down here so that you guys see this. You know, over 500,000 contracts traded so far today. This is not people trading. This is big institutional order flow that you see coming into the marketplace. 37% traded at the ask or above, right? 133,000 calls, right? This is big boy, big institution, big hedge fund. Yeah, there's a little bit of retail in there, but look at the size of this product. It's almost a $400 product. There's not too many retail that's going to come in here and pop off, you know, 133,000 contracts. You know what I mean? I have a big account. I can come in here. You know how I size my accounts? Is I come over here and this is what I look at. This is how I size out my accounts. This is how I size out my trades. Every single day I come to the marketplace. This is how I size out what I want to do, right? This is what I look at. This tells me order flow. This shows me order flow. I don't have to think. Look at this reversal. This would have been a great waterfall right there. This would have been a great move to the downside. Right at the high there. And look at this, just walking the stock down. Right? That's beautiful. What a beautiful trade that would have been. Look at that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25-minute move to the downside. Algorithms work in 30 to 45-minute increments. That's what they do. I've talked about this extensively inside of my course. It's on my YouTube channel. This is algorithms. You understand how algorithms work. It's like, I'm not going to say it's like Xbox or PlayStation, but I mean, look at this. Let me remove this. And let me build out new channels for you, because you have to understand, you have to see this, right? When you see this and when you understand this, you're going to understand how to trade, right? I got to tighten that up. Let me tighten that up there, because that's the channel. Right? So see how I just tightened up that channel so that you can actually see what the algorithms are doing? Like, that's tight. But that's what algorithms do. They trade in tight and wide channels. Look at this thing. Let's come over here. Let me remove all the drawings here. And let me even show you, because I use everything that you see here, I use. So look, here's Fibonacci retracements. You can use Fibonacci retracements for intraday trading. I know there's a lot of people that say you can't use Fibonacci for intraday trading because Fibonacci is a mid to long-term type of a tool. So it's like 2 months, 3 months out, 6 months out, a year out. I get it. But if you don't program it properly, then yeah, you don't understand and know how to use Fibonacci retracements or Fibonacci extensions. This is the law of mathematics. This is the law of algorithms. Algorithms go off the Fibonacci numbers as well. They're built into their black box technology, right? So why wouldn't you use it? If an algorithm uses it, why wouldn't you use it, right? So let's look at this. Look at the move. Look at the move. Look at the move. And look at the move where we are back down now. Right? This is Fibonacci retracements. You can look at how it moves up, how it moves down, how it hits those Fibonacci numbers, the price points, how it retraces 30, 32, 38, 50%, 60%. Look at where it retraced back down to, right? That's a beautiful move on Fibonacci as well. So let me just remove that there because I don't want to get too deep into Fibonacci. So there it is, right there in a nutshell. That's today's trade. I mean, this is what I can show you. This is my members for the Platinum X Power Option Trader members. You got to learn how to stay in a trade. You got to learn to remove all emotion outside of the trade and look at and be analytical, be ruthless, be an assassin. That's what you want to do when you are a trader. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next trading session. Take care.